Today, I'll be checking out 7 different ships at 7 different size points. Not to mention, these boats are all rideable, so let's start with number 1. This being the little rowboat. Now, the cool thing about this mod is you could literally attach things to it, like the steering wheel. You need this to drive these boats. And then you could go straight ahead. Now, this looks a bit funny because I'm in a rowboat with a steering wheel. But this is how I get them to literally work. So this is so cool. Look at me. You know, I never thought I'd be able to drive a boat in Conan. So I think this is a really neat thing that I can actually do this in a tiny little boat. Moving on to number 2, I have a slightly bigger rowboat, which I've also got a steering wheel in. And we could go ahead and sail out to sea. Now, the thing with this is you can see that I got some tooltips above, so I could just drive it with WASD, and then if I wanted to leave, I need to wait for it to stop and then crouch to exit. But just the fact I can go across the ocean now, and especially on Sipta, this is such a great feature and a thing to do. I'm just in love with this. I've been wanting a boat mod for ages, and the fact that I've just seen this on the Steam Workshop has brought a lot of happiness to me, I'm not gonna lie. So you can now go around and just go whee in any boat that you like. It's fabulous. And if you're curious what mod that actually does this is, I will show you. So the mod that does this is called Ships of the Exiled, and it actually came out last year, so I'm really surprised that I never actually saw it. But this cool little mod literally just allows you to use boats and decorate boats with sails and anchors and all sorts. So for instance, if I wanted to add a sail to my very tiny little rowboat, I could actually do so. It's kind of a bit dorky, but you catch my drift. They have a bunch of decor you can stick to these boats, and these flags will look much better on a bigger boat. But pretty much you get a boat down, and then once you're all happy with it, you launch the boat so you can go and have a ride on the 7 seas, and then you go, oh! Well, you're not supposed to do that. Okay, there's a few kinks with this, but yeah. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's really funny. Well, I guess there's still a few kinks with the mod, unfortunately, but you know, we're living with it. There we go, much better. Okay, so that boat's a bust. I shipwrecked this one. Let's have a look at the raft. And I got steering wheel on this one too. Hopefully this goes a little better. We're gonna launch the raft. Yeah! So yeah, you can anchor it when you want to, set it out to sea, destroy it however you like. Ah, phew, this is a little bit better, although my behind is very exposed right now. So here we go, we are on our own little raft, and this actually does feel like you could get away with having this on Conan, you know. A full-on raft. I feel like you could build this now. You get plenty of hide and stuff like that, but this one feels so cool to ride so far. I'm not even touching the steering wheel, I'm just crossing my arms, like. You guys honestly gotta check this out. It's so cool, and this is not the biggest ship I have. Moving on to the medium ship we have right here. Now, this baby is pretty large. Now, you can build all sorts of stuff in these ships. This one's probably one of the least done yet. Maybe you could put like a whole house in here. I'm not quite sure what extent you could go with this mod. I might actually just test. Could I actually? Oh, no, I can't. But I did see that if I wanted things like, not quite a bed, it was a storage box. I could line it in here, so technically I could have a little base in here if I wanted to, and I can just climb my boat if I want to as well. I think we need to give this vessel a spin. Let's launch it. Launch! Yeah, and see. Yeah, here we go. This is crazy. So you can put the steering wheel anywhere you like, by the way. You're not stuck sticking it to where I've put it. I just think most ships have the steering wheel about here, so that's why I've got it here. But this is so cool so far. Look at me. I'm riding a big boat now, and it does feel like it's going faster. And I think it is going faster looking at the knots. Oh, look at this, baby. I'm going to show them Stygians who is boss. I now have a ship. Oh, wow. Look at our next ship. It's absolutely mighty. It's like a little warship of some kind. Setting a border here, though, it is very fancy. Very, very fancy. And I wasn't quite sure where to put things, honestly. There's like little rooms and stuff and like a whatever this is. I'm assuming that's maybe an anchor. I don't know. But I got my steering wheel here, as always, to be able to drive it. And we're going to launch it. Does it sink? I don't know. Onto the boat. Apparently. Here we... Oh, that one's a bit weird. So apparently on this ship I get inside ship vision. Oh, no. That might help if I move the steering wheel. Hang on. This thing goes fast, though. Jeez. Right, so hang on. I'm going to move this. This is something you could do. You could anchor the ship, pick up the wheel, and let me see if I can move it somewhere else. Maybe like here. This looks like it's put here for me, right? Maybe. And then we put it back in float mode. Oh, that's a little better. A little bit better. But maybe at the top bit's a little bit better because I could barely see. But here we go. 11.7 knots, baby. And I am cruising on this ship. And it's looking pretty good, honestly. I'm loving this. Look at that. And we can drive this around the coast at an even better speed. I love how it tells you if you're going, you know, what compass direction you're going as well. So like this way I'm going east. A minute ago I was going southeast. And imagine if I was to turn it to the other places, you know, it would be different. It also says my status is afloat, so I'm assuming if you were to crash it or something, maybe it breaks. Who knows, but oh, I just love this. This is so fun. And looking at my last rideable one, at least, the longboat, which hopefully won't end up like this boat down here. I believe this is a Viking warship or longship, or I don't know what you quite call it. There's like a little underneath bit with, I guess, where you would sit with all the oars and you would use them to go along. But that's the boat, and it's quite flat, so you can add all the things, or you can sit at the back here and you go, whoa. Whoa. But I want to ride this, baby. You know me. I gotta get on here and have a go. Oh no! I'm at maximum ships. Let me go pick up one. Yeah, here we go. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Hey, yeah, there we go. I'm up at the ship. Yeah, I'm in a longboat. I don't have the men driving it, but apparently my willpower is just strong enough to get this baby going. Oh, yeah. And this one's going to 11.7. Let's go. So, yeah, I can just enjoy floating around, having a ball. Or we can get underneath you as well. Oh, yeah. Or we can go in the boat. We'd see a lot of men in here, wouldn't we, if we had, you know, men in there to do the sailing and the rowing and all that. But honestly, such a cool idea, having chests and things. Maybe you could have like a mobile base in a way on one of these. I don't know how that would work. But just the idea of just having like a ferry or something, maybe just to get to the other side instead of doing a boring walking or whatever. Or just doing some pirate RP. You could absolutely do that. I've always wanted Conan to have boats and stuff because there is some, you know, quite a lot of water on some maps. Like especially Sipta, so this is absolutely ideal that this is a thing for this map in particular. And the biggest ship I have to show you is not quite finished yet, but you can kind of get an idea. It's going to be like a galleon by the looks of it. The textures aren't working yet by the looks, but you can go around it and it... Oh, apparently not. You can't. Never mind. I lied. Oh, you can kind of go around it. All right, I see. I'm swimming now, though. Kind of go up to the top a bit. I don't know if I can stand on this. Yeah, I can. Beautiful. The idea with this one is, I don't know if we can ride it. I'm not going to risk it, just in case it crashes my game. But yeah, it's a galleon all the same, which is really cool. Oh, yeah. And you can have a big old crew on here, just imagine. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like when it gets all textures. And I love the fact that, as well, you can add your just custom little boat bits as well to this. So, like, if you wanted in this mod, you could put sails on things. That's not the right direction, but you catch my drift. You could put sails on the boat and all of that stuff, and there's a different size one as well, so that you can put the small one on there as well. It's the wrong way as well, but you catch the idea. It's such a cool little mod, and I definitely wanted to share it with you because just the idea and stuff, and me not seeing it before. Definitely go check it out yourselves, guys, and have some fun on some boats. and have some sailing time and go and do pirate battles or whatever. See them Stygians right there? I'm gonna get their boat. You see, I feel like the modder could, oh yeah, he could totally take that boat and make it functional, maybe, I don't know. If it just takes the steering wheel to go on it, maybe it doesn't quite work like that because there ain't the animations, but that'd be cool having that boat to be a floatable boat as well, maybe. But yeah, just this is a thing. Love it. And I wanted to show it to you guys because I thought it was so cool that you could use boats in Conan. I haven't seen a mod that could do that other than the River Exiles. And those boats weren't drivable. You can drive these boats. Now, I don't know how buggy they are because of that. I don't know what the complications are there. But so far it feels pretty smooth to use this mod, and I'm not having any issues, so that's always a good sign. We'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, looking at all these different cool rowboats and big ships and all that. Thank you for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Oh, and I think I just noticed it puts me in the man model. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, there's one thing it will do. It will make your female have male animations. That is very strange.